Hi, my name is Dina Spradlin, and this presentation on metacognition in the math classroom is my special topic project for EDS 8830 Foundations in Learning and Cognition with Dr. Julie Novak. People's awareness and understanding of their own thinking and learning processes, as well as their regulation of those processes to enhance their learning and memory, are collectively known as metacognition. Watch this quick video about metacognition. Metacognition is thinking about thinking. Let's consider some metacognitive skills shared in our textbook. Knowing what one's own learning and memory capabilities are and what learning tasks one can realistically accomplish. A student may ask themselves, can I memorize 20 terms tonight? Can I do all of my math homework for the unit in one weekend? Can I realistically learn 2 formulas and work problems with them in class today? Knowing which learning strategies are effective and which are not. Do I learn better with a partner? What type of notes help me learn best? Can I learn the material by watching a video? Planning a viable approach to a new learning task. I will study 20 minutes each night this week for the unit test on Friday. I will turn off the TV while I'm doing my homework. Tailoring learning strategies to the circumstances. I can take detailed notes to help me remember hard material. I know when and how to use technologies such as Desmos and my calculator to simplify hard problems. Monitoring one's present knowledge state. I understand this. Oh, the teacher just lost me. I think I have it, but I need more practice. Knowing effective strategies for retrieval of previously stored information. Did I learn that formula with a foldable in class? Oh yeah, I know that visual for my quadratic functions is the path of the basketball when I shoot it. Metacognition is thinking about thinking. In our text, Human Learning, Ormrod elaborates on many meaningful student strategies that involve metacognitive activities. These include self-regulated learning, taking notes, summarizing, monitoring comprehension, using mnemonics, and creating graphic organizers. Self-regulated learning may look like considering the types of mistakes you make, careless, arithmetic, or process. Monitoring comprehension. I understand. I can do this myself. I can show what I know. Using mnemonics. These are always fun. Hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. You add and divide for the mean. The mode is the one you see the most. The range is the difference between. Or our all-common PEMDAS for order of operations, otherwise known as please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Taking meaningful notes is definitely a strategy for metacognition in mathematics. Studies show that making annotations can be a meaningful and useful learning method that promotes metacognition and enhances learning achievement. A study with 32 British junior high school math students is presented in the article Effects of Reviewing Annotations and Homework Solutions on Math Learning Understanding of the Knowledge. Based on the findings in this research, It is recommended that teachers encourage students to take notes during class and while solving problems. Students should highlight important points, clarify key concepts in their own words, and review their notes and homework. Creating graphic organizers is also a metacognitive skill. Integrate new material in a graphic representation, perhaps as a flowchart, matrix, concept map, or geographic map. In my Algebra 1 class, we often create flipbooks or foldables. Sometimes I create a master foldable and the students add to it, or I give them the master foldable and they create their own. This is a fun example we used this year and used it all throughout the unit. Sometimes I create templates. Allowing students to first use their own thinking and then reflect, revise, and reorganize their knowledge, strategies, and communication helps them improve their problem-solving abilities. This statement by Alan Zalman was after a research study with him and 9 inner-city middle school teachers, where they developed a math science action research project using graphic organizers. Additionally, the research showed that use of graphic organizers improved the problem-solving communication skills of high-ability students. It appeared to help students of average ability to organize their thinking strategies and allowed lower-ability students to write at least partial solutions. Ideally, students should be intentional learners. That is, they should be actively and consciously engaged in the learning process, identify particular goals to accomplish as they study, and bring a wide variety of learning and self-regulatory strategies to any study session. Now, let's focus on the implications for teacher instructions. Many students don't develop effective learning strategies independently, so explicit instruction on how to learn and study is often critical for promoting their academic success. Students learn strategies more effective when the strategies are taught within the context of a specific subject domains, such as when you're teaching, you can tell students how to take notes, how to organize their notes, how to put things in their notebook, how to summarize. Students should learn many different strategies, as well as the kind of situations and when each one is appropriate. Some types of problems are appropriate for a foldable, and some are appropriate for using Desmos. Students need to know. Students can use sophisticated learning strategies only when they have an adequate knowledge base to which they can relate new material. Teachers can model effective strategies by thinking aloud about new material, telling stories, giving examples, just helping the students relate to the material. Students can often learn effective strategies by working collaboratively with their classmates, and students must believe that with sufficient effort and appropriate strategies, they can learn and understand challenging material. Sometimes I use this type of ticket out the door with my students, or just time to write in the classroom. The article, Metacognition and Middle Grade Mathematics Teachers Supporting Struggle, shares a professional development implemented with middle grade math teachers which focused on metacognitive writing as a tool to support productive struggle in the mathematics classroom. By teaching students the metacognitive knowledge and skills they need for learning challenging classroom material, teachers not only help students learn material more successfully, but also help them become more effective learners over the long run. And it's the long run for which teachers must ultimately prepare their students. Some of my favorite resources come from Pinterest. I know it may not be scholarly, but I enjoy thinking about thinking, and I enjoy finding new teaching strategies, and there's some great stuff out there on Pinterest. Go ahead, give it a try. Type in metacognition or Algebra 1 activities. I also enjoy teacher websites. Some of my favorite are Mrs. E Teaches Math and Math Giraffe and Scaffold Math. I also use the Common Core Standards for Mathematical Practice. One final resource that I enjoy is a book called Mathematical Mindsets by Joe Bowler. This book shares the 8 standards for mathematical practice and also shares different ways that you can help students learn math.